The system of 6 ministries was the primary administrative structure of various dynasties in Vietnam, Korea, and China. The 6 ministries served as the direct administrative agencies of the state, operating under the guidance of the monarch and were equivalent to the contemporary government. Origin of the 6 ministries. The system of the 6 ministries originated in the Sui dynasty era of China and endured until the Qing dynasty. It influenced the organization of the state apparatus in various dynasties in Vietnam and Korea. In Vietnam, the Le Dynasty, from 1009 to 1225. The system of the 6 ministries had not yet been established. During the Le Dynasty, the state apparatus was organized into institutions called the Great Hall, the Institute, and the Supervisory Office. These institutions held powers equivalent to the 6 ministries. The Tran Dynasty, from 1225 to 14. The state apparatus was organized into 6 Long Thursday halls, each headed by a minister, but centrally managed by the central authority, Central. The Ho Dynasty, from 14 to 1407. It continued in a manner similar to the preceding dynasty. The Le Dynasty. The first king, Le Thanh Tong, established 3 ministries. In 1466, Le Thanh Tong implemented reforms, instituting the system of 6 ministries. Subsequent dynasties continued to inherit and uphold this system. So far, the Le Dynasty has established a system of 6 ministries in Vietnam. The regime of the 6 ministries, equivalent to today's government organization, includes the following ministries: Ministry of Revenue, Ministry of Personnel, Ministry of Works, Ministry of Rights, Ministry of Justice, Ministry of War. These ministries have authority in the following areas. The Ministry of Personnel is responsible for civil appointments, ranking achievements, promotions, and dismissals of officials, as well as conferring prestigious titles. The appointment, promotion, and demotion of military personnel fall under the authority of the Ministry of War. The Ministry of Public Works has the authority to manage the construction and repair of palaces, fortresses, roads, and bridges, oversee shipbuilding and maritime management, manage natural resources, and supervise domestic production of goods. The Ministry of Revenue has the authority to manage land, taxes, human resources, salaries of officials, and food reserves. The Ministry of Rights manages the Royal Seal, oversees examinations, and handles Vietnam's foreign relations along with religious ceremonies and court rituals. During the Nguyen Dynasty, the Ministry of War had the authority to control the appointment, promotion, and dismissal of military officers, maintain military facilities, equipment, and weapons, and manage the postal and courier network of the Vietnamese Empire. The Ministry of Justice is responsible for most legal and judicial procedures. Organizational structure of the 6 ministries. The Tran Dynasty, the top positions in the Thuong Thursday halls were called the Chief Commander and the Chief Administrator. In the Le Dynasty, the head of each ministry was referred to as High Chief. The subordinates of High Chief were called Thi Lang. In the Tay Son Dynasty, the leading position in each ministry was known as High Chief. The subordinates of High Chief were referred to as Dong Gi, Phong Gi, and Thi Lang. In the Nguyen Dynasty, the person at the head of each ministry was referred to as High Chief. Each ministry is organized into the ministry's office, agencies, and externally affiliated agencies. Ministry offices include: Office of Ministry Seals Management is responsible for safeguarding the royal seal and receiving local documents sent to the king. The duty of the duty station is to collect documents sent to the king, check them, and affix the royal seal according to the king's orders once they are approved. The agencies. Depending on the authority of each ministry, it is organized into different departments. Ministry of Personnel has 4 agencies. Agencies of check and classify. Agencies of recruitment. Agencies of Trung Tu. Agencies of Phong Dien. Ministry of Revenue has 7 agencies. Agencies of Nationality. Agencies of Duchy. Agencies of Tonkin. Agencies of Cochinchina. Agencies of Capital. Agencies of Tax. Agencies of Thuong Loc. Ministry of Rights has 3 agencies. Agencies of Communicate. Agencies of Givan. Agencies of Nuong. Ministry of Works has 4 agencies. Agencies of Tu Dao. Agencies of Regulation. Agencies of Dong Kien. Agencies of Construction. Ministry of Justice has 5 agencies. Agencies of Kin Chuang. Agencies of South Law. Agencies of North Law. Agencies of Censorship. Agencies of Acquitted. Ministry of War has 4 agencies. Agencies of Work Evaluating. Agencies of Capital. Agencies of Province. Agencies of Recruitment. External agencies under the ministry. External agencies under the ministry. In special cases, some departments are separated from the ministry and operate independently. These agencies still fall under the direction and control of the chief minister. External agencies with specialized authority in a specific field have the right to operate, while other agencies do not have the authority to interfere.